Welcome to MadeMuscle Motivation, and yeah, I forgot the episode again, but don't worry about that. It'll be somewhere here. Alright, let's get into it. So, you just gotta be motivated. Like, when you get up in the morning, don't just lay down in the bed. Even if you ain't got work, even if you ain't got college, even if you ain't got university, nothing going on, get out of the bed. Get out. Get out of the bed. Don't just lay there. I know most, you know what, I'm going to sound a bit, maybe I'm sounding a bit hypocritical, right? Because I myself, sometimes I just lay in bed. But not for long. My mind is, I'm just thinking, I'm going to get out of that bed, right? I'm not staying here for hours and hours, no. I'm going to get out of bed and I'm going to do something, right? And even if you've got nothing to do, just get out of your bed so you can brush your teeth. Yeah? So you can, you know what I mean? Just leave your bedside. Right? And then you could brush your teeth, you go downstairs, you have breakfast. Because most times, as many of us lay in bed and it's like we're not even trying to sleep. We're just on our phone. And the worst thing is when you're not even being productive on your phone. If you're being productive on your phone and you're laying in bed, that's not so bad. But I'm talking about people, literally, they're not being productive at all. Right? They're on their phones, they're just entertainment, not doing nothing productive. And it's like 11 o'clock. Get up, get out of the bed, man. That's what you need to do. So it's very important for us to, start that morning, getting up early. If you can't get up early, and you're one of those people that just, I have to sleep a little bit longer, I'm so tired and da-da-da. Day by day, try and wake up a little bit more earlier than, than the day before. The day before? Day after. Anyway, you know what I mean. So, it's just important, man. I mean, I'll be honest with you. Recently, I've been waking up super early. And I have to thank God for that, right? Because at the end of the day, it is He who wakes us up. Regardless if you hear your alarm clock, whatever, we're literally dead. When we're sleeping, we're basically dead. They say sleep is the cousin of death, right? So, at the end of the day, we just need to get up. We need to wake up, right? We need to get up. And there's all sorts of people in the world. Many people are different, There's some people who have kids. There's some people who have a spouse who they wake up next to. There's some people who got nobody in the house. And you will find that sometimes the person who lives by themselves, yes, they got all the time in the world, but they're up, a lot of them are up doing stuff, roundabout doing stuff. Then you got many people who have kids. They got this to do. They got so many responsibilities, but yet they in bed sleeping. Be like your kids. Notice that kids wake up super early. They're just energetic, ready to start the day. That's how we need to be as adults. Yeah? Very important. I don't care if you're unemployed. I don't care if you're not at college. You're not doing anything. You're just sitting at home on computer games and just wasting your life away. It don't matter. Get up early. Even if you're reading some books, but do something productive. When you get up early, do something productive. That's all I'm saying. And if you don't want to get out of your bed, which is something that you should do, yeah. And by the way, when I'm saying get out of your bed, because what I do, or recently what I've been doing is, I wake up, it depends. Sometimes I wake up 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, but mainly, majority of the time, it's like 5:30, majority of the time. Between 5:30 and 6, I'll wake up, right? And these times, I don't even really go to bed early. More times, sometimes I go to bed 12, 1. I don't know how I'm getting up that early, but it's happening. And I'm grateful because there's many things I could do during, waking up early is a blessing, especially for someone who's Muslim, right? Because, we got to pray, all these kind of things. It's just a blessing. So, at the end of the day, because everyone's different. I'm a person who I believe I don't really need that much sleep. Obviously, every single human being needs a lot of sleep. But me personally, I don't need that much sleep. 5 hours for me is fine. 4 hours, I'm not gonna lie, I wake up super tired. But throughout the rest of the day, I'm energetic. If I go bed at, let's say, 10 o'clock at night, nice and early, and I wake up 10 o'clock in the morning, that's 12 hours. I wake up with a headache. Even with 7, 8 hours, I wake up with a headache. For me, 6 hours is something I don't usually do. I always 5 hours, me, I'm good. 4 hours, me, I'm good. But I'm tired, mad tired. 3 hours, no good. You know, there's times where I've stayed up. You know, them times where you just stay up. Like I used to do that. I don't do that now. I go to bed at a reasonable time. But I remember I used to stay up till like 4 in the morning and then try to wake up 7. You wake up 7, you feel like rubbish. So don't be doing that. Or you go bed at 7 in the morning, it's all bright outside and you're like, oh, and you're trying to sleep. It's not good. Then you wake up like 10. And even when you wake up at 12, you go on bed at like 7 in the morning, you wake up at 12 and you're like, I'm going back to sleep. And it's 1 o'clock now. By the time you know it's 1 o'clock, you've missed your breakfast, you've missed lunch, you got about 20 missed calls. Like, it's just not good, you know what I mean? Everyone started the day, everyone's working, everyone's doing their thing. You're just still at home, not doing nothing. It's not good in terms of just being productive throughout the day as well. You'll find yourself just being lazy throughout the day. You know what I'm saying? Plus, when you wake up early, it feels as if the day is longer and you've got more time to do things. Whereas if you wake up late, you're just going to be like, oh, you know what, I'm going to do that thing that I was supposed to do tomorrow, next week, or, you know what I mean? You just got no time to do anything. You're just feeling lazy, feeling grumpy, you're vexed at everyone. You're just not feeling good. It's not just about you not having time on your hands and all this kind. It's about you as a person. You're not gonna feel good when you sleep too long. Same as if you wake up if you don't get enough sleep, you're gonna feel grumpy. It's the same thing. You sleep too much, you're gonna feel grumpy. You know what I mean? All these kind of things. And I know there's people out there, they feel like they can just sleep for ages and that makes them feel better. In the long run, it won't. It's something, maybe you could do it once a week on a Sunday if you're not doing something, you know what I mean? Like, just on that day where you're just resting, no work, nothing, that's a bit different, right? But if you've got kids, you're going to have to get up. I'm sorry. There's no excuse. There's a lot of people, they're married, got kids, and they're just like sleeping. These times your spouse is downstairs making food, yeah? The kids are running about, causing havoc. The spouse is getting stressed out, whether it be the mother or the father, and then you're just there in bed. You know what I'm saying? And it happens both ways. It's not just like the man is in bed, because we picture a man just fat bellies, lazy, he's just conked out, and the mother's downstairs in the kitchen working hard. No, sometimes it's the other way around. It could be the woman, your spouse is, you know what I mean? She's in bed doing nothing. You're taking care of the kids, doing, you know what I mean? Red tear. Listen, get out of your bed and be productive, right? Be productive. That's all I can say. So, you know what I mean? Less sleep, more action, I guess. Less sleep, more work. Okay, less sleep, more work. That sounds better. So I think that might be the title. But yes, very important to get a nice, healthy, amount of sleep, of course. But everybody is different. My time might not be good for you. Me, you know what I mean? And regardless, you still need to wait. I feel like you need to wake up early, regardless. I think that's a standard thing for everyone. But if you need a long sleep, go bed early. So if you're a person that needs 7 hours sleep, but you want to wake up early as well, and you say, for example, you want to get up at 5 so you can be productive and you could start your day very early. Go bed at 10. That's 7 hours sleep. You're good. You know what I mean? Someone like me now, when I go back to work, which I'm going back to work soon, in a few days rather, I'm going to be going back to work after having a long time off. It's going to be tricky because that work that I've did, I'm shattered. I don't feel like I'm tired, but I'll go bed, I'll feel bare awake, energetic. That might cause me a bit of time to go. It would take long for me to go to sleep. I hope not, because at the moment I'm literally just passing out as soon as I lay in the bed. Like, it's just great. And I think that's a lot to do with me waking up early in the mornings. As soon as I'm ready to go bed, that's it. lights out, I'm gone, I'm sleeping, which is good for me because I used to have like insomnia. I used to just stay up, like, just, you know what I mean? I could not sleep. I always had to be watching something on the phone or listening to something, like, you know what I mean, Quran or something. Like, I had to be doing something, like, in order to go to sleep, which don't make sense because you're supposed to just close your eyes and sleep. You know what I mean? That's what people need to do. If you feel like you can't sleep, don't think that the internet, that you going on the online, Facebook, Twitter, you know, God knows what, but that's not what's gonna make you sleep. Eventually, yes, because you're tired, but that's not the best thing because it's bright phone, bright light in your eyes. It's not good. You know what I mean? That's gonna keep you awake, obviously. And just certain things, like, I'll give you some more tips, right? And I'm not gonna lie, I'm not perfect, right? So more times I eat late, and I shouldn't do, right? And I work in the evening, so when I go back to work, I get really hungry by the time I've got back. So sometimes I could eat before I go to work, but I'm still hungry when I come back. And then I'll just have some, like, you know what I mean, something that's gonna fill me up, and that's not good just before you go sleep. That's gonna make it hard for you to get out early in the morning, right? So that's something that I'm gonna leave out. I'm gonna try my best to, and not eat late at night, right? So with that being said, that's the same advice to you. The same advice that I give myself is don't eat late. Yeah, because that's gonna hinder you from waking up early. It's gonna, you know, have an effect on you when you're sleeping. You're gonna feel very, very tired and heavy, and you're gonna wake up feeling, the maddest thing as well, you'll feel hungry as well when you wake up. You'll feel hungry, but you're tired. So both don't mix. You're tired and hungry. Whereas if you eat a lot earlier, yeah, maybe 6, 7 the latest, 8 maybe. None of this 11 or, you know, 12 or them times before, like 1 or 2 hours before you go to sleep. It's not going to work. You're going to wake up feeling tired and hungry, and that's the worst combination. Instead of waking up in the morning feeling like you're ready to just jump out the bed and you're not that hungry, which is good because then at least you can go downstairs, chill for a bit. Then, you know what I mean, you're not getting straight out of, not that you're going to get out of bed because you're so tired, but you're going to feel like you need a maid or someone to give you food. Like, you're going to be that tired, right? But I mean, just in general, if you're, you know, you'll feel more energetic, right? And then you'll go downstairs and you'll be like, I'm not even bothered to have breakfast yet. Let me just chill. Let me be productive. Let me do this. Let me do that. Okay, now I can have breakfast. You know what I mean? And it's not so, you're not feeling that hungry, which is a good sign because you woke up. The first thing, you don't want to be like stuffing your face with some fat breakfast, but you're still mad tired and you're not productive and you're just, you know what I mean, just moving sloppy. Like, nah, you got, because more times you're not even ready, you're not changed, you're probably not even brush your teeth, you're just hungry, so you're trying to eat early. You know what I mean? Like, as soon as you go downstairs, you're in the kitchen trying to eat off everything. No. Take your time, relax, brush your teeth, do what you gotta do. And then, you know what I mean, the day starts, or the day has already started. Furthermore, as soon as you get out of bed, that's when the day has started, right? Yeah? As soon as you wake up, that's when the day has started, rather. You know what I mean? For yourself. So, not when, it's light outside, I have to wait until it's bright, until, you know, way after sunrise. No. It could be pitch black out there. You look at the time, if it says 5, 6, 7, get up. Get out of your bed. Do something productive, right? So, yeah, that's it. And like I said, even if it's on the phone, doing something productive. If you're a religious person, do something religious, right? Do something that where you're, you know what I mean, you're going to feel closer to God and whatnot. But for those who are not religious, do something dunya-wise, worldly, you know, some type of worldly benefit that's going to benefit you. Maybe you need to, I don't know, you do crypto, you want to make some money. And the same goes for Muslims too, or, you know, religious people. You do your bit to please God, and you do your bit to, you know, I don't know, maybe please yourself and make you happy, like with money, and I don't know, whatever you do, like crypto, or, you know, I mean, stocks and trades, or whatever you do for yourself to make you, you know what I mean, benefit yourself, your worldly life and well-being. Even like plan to eat something good, all these kind of things. You know what I mean? So anyways, with that being said, I'm waffling a bit now, going a bit too, taking it to the next level. I probably could sit here and talk about this kind of stuff for about an hour, but as I do, I like to do some short videos sometimes. So even with the vlogs, I've made that shorter. Go check them out. It's Ricardo's mini vlogs on the MadeMuscle TV channel, which is obviously my channel. But till the next time, this was MadeMuscle Motivation, and I'm out. Peace.